They told us the smartphone was dead. Silicon Valley promised that by 2026 you wouldn't need an iPhone anymore. They sold us a vision of a future where a $700 pin on your lapel or a $200 orange box in your pocket would replace everything. But as we stand here today, the death of the physical smartphone has turned into a $100 million nightmare. From the tech streets of Texas to the boardrooms of California, everyone is asking the same question. Was it all a scam? Today, we're reopening the Tech Time Vault to reveal the shocking truth of why AI hardware didn't just fail, it collapsed. The hype was real, but the reality? It was a disaster. The Humane AI Pin was supposed to be the iPhone killer, but it couldn't even tell the time without overheating. The Rabbit R1 promised a new way to interact with apps, but it turned out to be just another Android app in a plastic box. Remember the metaverse? It promised millions of users but ended up with only 900. These AI gadgets followed a similar path, becoming the most expensive paperweights in history. Investors are now fleeing, and the AI bubble burst is hitting the hardware market the hardest. Users who spent their hard-earned money were left with devices that were clunky, slow, and fundamentally broken. They couldn't perform basic tasks reliably. The voice commands were often misunderstood, and the battery life was a constant source of frustration. The dream they were sold was a seamless, intuitive experience, but the product they received was a beta test at best. The wave of negative reviews was relentless, with tech influencers and everyday users alike pointing out the glaring flaws. It wasn't just a letdown, it was a betrayal of trust. The truth is, we don't want to talk to our devices in public. We want screens. Silicon Valley ignored basic human psychology. They tried to fix a problem that didn't exist. People value the privacy and direct control that a screen provides. Imagine trying to book a ride or send a private message by speaking out loud on a crowded bus. It's awkward and inefficient. Apple saw this coming. While others were building these pins and boxes, Apple was quietly refining the smartphone you already have, integrating AI in ways that enhance the user experience, not replace it. This is why a staggering 99% of these standalone AI hardware startups are predicted to go bankrupt by next year. The entire premise was flawed from the start. They assumed we were tired of our phones, but the reality is, we love our phones. They are our cameras, our navigators, our communication hubs, and our entertainment centers all in one sleek package. The dream of a post-smartphone world isn't just delayed, it's dead. History will remember 2024 and 2025 as the years we tried to replace the iPhone with magic boxes, and failed. But the question remains, what will really replace the screen? Or are we stuck with it forever? Maybe the future isn't about replacing the phone, but augmenting it. Think of smart glasses that project information onto the world around you, or neural interfaces that let you control devices with your thoughts. The failure of these first-generation AI gadgets doesn't mean the end of innovation. It's a painful but necessary lesson. The next wave of technology will have to be smarter, more intuitive, and most importantly, it will have to understand how we actually want to live. Let me know in the comments, did you buy into the AI hype or did you see the crash coming? Type hardware if you're still using your smartphone. Subscribe to Tech Time Vault for more deep dives into the future we were promised. I'm your host, signing off.